Welcome to the Magnolia Minute. I'm David Stamey, Natchitoches Parish Clerk of Court. We have an election this Saturday. Wanted to give you some of the details on the election. Since it's a Saturday election, we'll be going from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at your regular voting precinct at the polling place that you normally vote at. I bring that up because so many people have gotten used to voting at the courthouse during early voting that you kind of forget. But we are at your regular polling place. One way to check that out, if you have any questions about it, is the govote.com app. So it's GEAUXVOTE.com. It gives you an opportunity to put your name and birth date or name and address, and it will tell you exactly where you go vote. Even better, it shows exactly what is on your ballot. So it's a great place to start prior to Election Day. Go into that. Speaking of Election Day, we're going to be following all our COVID-19 protocols. We have our election commissioners, who we thank so much for being there for us. But our election commissioners will all have hand sanitizer to give out. They will be wearing the face mask. They will have little cones that show you where to stand 6 feet apart. They'll have gloves, and they'll be wiping down everything from the pen that you use to register to the voting machine after you go vote. So they're going to have a tougher than normal job. We ask, we don't tell anybody what face mask to wear, but we ask that you consider wearing a face mask, because everything that they're doing is to keep you safe. We'll ask that you help keep them safe by wearing a face mask. Again, the ballot will vary throughout the parish. In Powhatan, we'll be electing a new mayor. Throughout the parish, all Democrats and all Republicans will have the opportunity to vote on their presidential preference primary candidate. So the Republicans vote only for Republican candidates. The Democrats vote only for Democratic candidates. And for those outside of the city of Natchitoches and outside of the village of Powhatan, that is all you vote on. If you are an independent or a no party person, you will not vote until the November presidential election. So right now, if you are a registered Republican or Democrat and live out in the parish, you vote Saturday. If you're not, you don't vote until November. In town, we have several different opportunities for you. There's a mayor's race for all voters inside the city limits. There is a election of councilman at large, and in City Council District 3 and City Council District 4, we will elect council people for those positions. I'd like to mention those real quickly. In District 3, we have incumbent Sylvia Morrow, Demetrius Fruga, Christopher Pitti, and Carl Doug Sias will be running in District 3. In District 4, we have incumbent Lawrence Baptiste, we have James Below Jr., we have Walter Johnson Sr., and Rosemary Washington. So we have 4 people running for each of the 2 council district seats that are up for grabs, as they say. Dale Nielsen and Eddie Harrington ran unopposed in Districts 1 and 2. So if you live in Districts 1 and 2, all you'll be voting for is the mayor's race and the council person at large. So the only other thing that would be on the ballot is if you are a Democrat living in the 23rd Representative District. That's the district that's currently represented by Kenny Cox. Those that live in that district will be voting for the Democratic State Central Committee representative. So those are the Democrats in the 23rd Representative District. They will have the opportunity to vote in that election. Again, check your govote.com app. It's a wonderful way to keep up with what's going on. Again, last reminder, this Saturday, 7 a.m. is when the polls open, 8 p.m. is when the polls close, and we'll be there, and we'll be keeping everybody protected, again, with gloves, mask, hand sanitizer. We'll be wiping down the machines, and we'll be using social distancing of 6 feet. So keep all that in mind, and we'll keep everybody safe. If you have any questions, you can sure call the clerk's office, 352-8152. And thanks for having me on the Magnolia Minute.